Thank you, Jeff. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I'm delighted to be with you here on this very important and special occasion for Penn State. Our university has had a very long and successful tradition with this football program, one that has contributed to Penn State in so many ways over many, many years. Our successes have been registered both on the field and in the classroom, and that's a fundamental value here at Penn State. Our program requires a very special kind of leader to continue those successes. A leader who is committed to academic excellence while coaching our students as they compete at the highest level. We have run a careful and deliberate search process, and I believe we have found the right person to lead our program. He's an inspiring young leader who has accomplished much already in his career, learning the ropes of coaching in both the collegiate and NFL ranks. He took his former program to a remarkable turnaround in a short period of time, competing in one of the toughest conferences in the country. I believe he will continue to build our Penn State football program while operating at the highest level of integrity. He values family and teamwork, which have been keys to his success. I personally look forward to working with him. I want to thank the members of the search committee who were unanimous and enthusiastic in their recommendation. And now I'd like to turn the podium over to Dr. Joyner, our athletic director.
Thanks, Dr. Erickson. Welcome, everybody. I said it would be days, not weeks, and so it's 1 day, 1 week and 2 days, 9 days, so that get that out of here so you guys are not going to ask me about that. I do want to say that I'm extremely proud to welcome James Franklin as our next Penn State head football coach. We feel that we had a great pool of candidates, and Coach Franklin, though, is the right choice for us. He's going to be a great representative of the terms I use: integrity, academics, and championships, and he brings that great foundation with him from the great university, from the great Vanderbilt University here. He's the next phase with us at Penn State football, and he and his great family are going to be great members of this community. This next phase, Penn State football, is built on a tremendous foundation of those that came before, and we're very much looking forward to the future. And you're here to talk about and to Coach Franklin, and I just want to welcome him again. And welcome James Franklin and his family here to Happy Valley, and looking forward to working with you very, very much, James. Thank you.
Would like to start by thanking Vanderbilt University. Had an unbelievable experience there. Today was an emotional day to be able to go there and say goodbye to our team. That was a very emotional day, saying bye to the 107 sons that we left back in Nashville. David Williams, the athletic director, was a tremendous mentor and leader. Be forever grateful to him. I'd like to introduce my family, my wife, Fumi, who's here, and our daughters, Shola and Addison, who really run the show. Shola and Addison are the bosses. That's really what it's going to be about for us as family. Now have 2 daughters and 95 new sons, and a lot of coaches say that, but we truly mean that. My daughters, their favorite thing in the world is the football boys and their uncles. My wife and daughters will come to the football facility every day, whether it's to have lunch with us or whether it's to come at the end of the school day or work day. I think that's very, very important. We work long hours, work extremely hard, but we've created a great environment in our office. All the coaches, wives, and kids will come around. I think that's very, very important to what we're doing in terms of helping young men grow into successful leaders that are going to have an impact on society one day. See how they interact, for them to see how we interact with our wives, for them to see how we interact with our kids is a big part of that. So that's very, very important to what we're trying to do. So at Penn State, I'll have 2 daughters and 95 sons, and every decision that we make in this program will be based on that. Honored to be joining a long line of great coaches with Bob Higgins, Rip Engel, the great Joe Paterno, success with honor. The great Joe Paterno and success with honor. And then Bill O'Brien, a guy that I worked with at the University of Maryland, who I have tremendous respect for, is going to be a great resource for me, a guy that I can call and bounce questions off of. And I know he's going to do great things, and we wish him the best of luck. I'd like to thank President Erickson and our athletic director, Dr. Dave Joyner, who've been unbelievable through this whole experience. I know you said it went quickly. It didn't really feel that way to me, but we spent a lot of time talking about a lot of different subjects. I felt like they conducted extremely thorough interview, and I felt like I was able to ask a lot of different questions on a lot of different subjects, and really, really appreciate how they handled the whole process with first class. Excited to come home. That's probably the thing that I take the most pride in is coming home. I'm a Pennsylvania boy with a Penn State heart, and so excited to be here. You know, my background growing up in eastern PA, just outside of Philadelphia, my dad is from Pittsburgh, so I would spend all my summers and holidays in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My dad was from the Hill District, Bedford Avenue. I grew up in just outside of Philadelphia in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania boy with a Penn State heart, and couldn't be more proud. And I think I'm the right guy to come back and unite this state and bring this program back to where I think it can be. Our academic philosophy, you know, I believe in the true student athlete, and this is a place where a young man can have it all. He can get a world-class education, he can play football at the very, very highest level and reach all of his dreams. And to me, you know, that's why we made this decision. It wasn't an easy decision. We weren't going to leave Vanderbilt. We worked very, very hard to build something that we could be proud for. Had all types of success in the classroom, had all types of success on the football field, but we felt like this was a special opportunity, an opportunity where we could walk into a young man's home and offer the best of everything, an opportunity to get a great education, an opportunity to play for championships, and that's what we're all about. World-class academics, true student athletes, and unrivaled football tradition. Unrivaled football tradition. To walk out into that stadium just a few minutes ago and see one of the world-class facilities is unbelievable to me. I remember I came to camp here when I was in 11th grade, and Coach Caldwell was the quarterback's coach. And I thought I was good enough to play at Penn State. I was not. Ended up having a great experience in college, but to walk out in that stadium is just an unbelievable feeling, an unbelievable experience. And so proud to be the next head football coach here at Penn State University. Our recruiting philosophy, we are going to dominate the state. We are going to dominate the state. We are going to dominate the region. I worked at a lot of different institutions that tried to compete recruiting against Penn State University, and it was always an unbelievable challenge because this school has everything that young men are looking for. This school has everything that families are looking for. So that is going to be our plan, and I'm calling all the high school coaches. I'm calling all the people in the state that we need to come together like never before. And I think with everybody pulling the rope in the same direction, there's no reason why we can't take this program where everybody wants it to be. We should take great pride in representing the state of Pennsylvania. We should take great pride in being able the ability to play for Penn State University, and that's what we're going to do. We are going to unite the coaches, we are going to unite the community, and we're going to build this program where everybody wants it to be. Everybody wants it to be. That's what I'm going to leave you with, is I can't tell you how proud that myself and my family are to be here, and the rest of the coaches that are going to be joining us to represent this fine institution and to build a program that everybody can be really proud of, both on and off the field. That's the fans, that's the alumni, that's everybody that cares about Penn State University. We're going to work extremely hard to put a product both on the field and off that everybody can be truly, truly proud of. Can't tell you how excited we are to be here, and my name is James Franklin, the next head football coach at Penn State University, and I couldn't be more proud to represent everybody here.